Hey, welcome back, everybody. Only 5 gacha games. My computer bitches whenever I have all my gacha games up, so I don't usually do it these days. I still can, but it takes me. Not only is it kind of annoying to set up all the fucking games, but I also don't really have a good overlay for them anymore. Now that I'm playing so many fucking gachas. Like, unironically, I think the best overlay that I can have now is like my webcam in the center and all my games like are like surrounding me like a I don't know, like a fucking tile floor or something. Like unironically, that's what it's gonna have to come down to, pretty much. Ouch. Chun-Li, yeah, she's fucking hot, bro. Probably the best character design. Well, not the best, but my personal favorite character design. That's come out in quite a while, as far as gacha games go. Dare I say, I unironically consider it almost as good as the original Tamacaster design, too. Busy day with the Star Rail and Ether Gazer? Yeah. I rolled for a Sekhmet. I did get her, but I had to go to full 90 fucking pity. I would rather not spend money on Ether Gazer. Just because I'm fucking broke. And unemployed, so, you know, never a good combination. So, trying to grind what I can in order to get her, pick up her unique functor, but... was also gonna plan on rolling for another copy of Scotty too in Ether Gazer, but don't think I'm gonna have the currency left over for her anymore. What's whatever now. I already have my own ice team with Izanami anyway, so who fucking cares? Still 2 hours left for EU. Nah, bro. All the Star Rail servers should go live at the same time. No, they changed it. They changed it a long time ago, where all the servers come back up at the same time, I believe. So even if you're EU, it shouldn't matter. Since NA server's up now, I would imagine EU server should be up too. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Hey, Nuclear, welcome back, man. Where do you recommend spending batteries in Z3? Well, Z3's another Hoyoverse game, so when it comes to spending like the batteries or whatever like the like what are they called in what are they called in Star Rail? They're called fuel, and in Genshin they're called what, fragile resin, frag resin. My typical theory on how you should use those is to reserve those for your gear, right? You use nat AP or FGO. You use natural stamina, like the stamina you just regen naturally, to grind out like materials that are basically guaranteed, right? Essential materials or skill materials or stuff like that. I would recommend saving your consumable stamina, right? Whatever the item is called in whichever Hoyoverse game. For your gear. So like artifacts in Genshin, relics in Star Rail. I think they're called disk drives in Z3. So I would say save them for those, or if you need to like complete like a daily or a weekly, and you don't have enough natural stamina to complete them otherwise. Something like that. Resin something. Yeah, so farming discs, yeah, in my opinion. Because farming everything else in these games, they're guaranteed, right? It's not random. I mean, the amount of materials you get might be random, sure, but you're always gonna make you're always gonna make progress towards like leveling up a character or something, or leveling up their skills or talents or whatever. But like getting the correct gear, you don't know if you're gonna get that. So better to use your consumable stamina to farm for stuff farm for anything that you might need that you don't know if you're guaranteed for, which in most cases is going to be your gear. Especially now that, you know, all three Hoyoverse games have a way to, like, recycle, like, the gear that you don't want, right? In some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Even more of a reason to use your fuel or your consumable stamina on the gear. Because even if you don't get what you want, you can at least have a second chance of getting what you want by recycling them, whatever the method is in each game. You know, Strongbox in Genshin, or the synthesizer in Star Rail, or the music store in Z3. Stamina system name is easier to remember than Anka Fallen. What the fuck kind of name is that? And which game is that? Is that the name for stamina for? Cause what is it? Is that the name for stamina in Z3? Let me see here real quick. No, they're just called battery charge. Yeah, Z3 stamina is just called battery charge. Genshin is called resin, which is nice and short. And then I think Star Rail stamina is called like Trailblaze power or some shit. It's kind of long. And then Wuwa's stamina is called wave plates. All servers are always up for the newest patch in Hoyo games. It's only the second half banner is that it's server dependent. I was always under the impression that Genshin servers are still desynced due to time zones. I know that Star Rail changed that quite a while ago. It started off as being desynced, but they did eventually sync all the servers up. At least for the new patch releases, at least. I don't know how Z3 does it. Oh, it's a stamina name for Limbus? Okay. I mean, given Limbus Company and its whole, you know, themes and such, I'm not really surprised. Also, Emperor Crimson, thanks so much for the 41 month resub. Welcome back. Sorry for not getting to your resub at the beginning. I also don't think I heard a sub alert for that, so let's test that out, make sure it works. But yeah, if anybody's rolling for Yunli today, best of luck to y'all. See if I can level up Rena to level 50. Shit, still need 3 more. Let's see, agent promotion. And a support drill. I think we just do this one. Are you rolling for Yunli? Yes, unfortunately. I've already started grinding for her, or I already have everything ready for her, so you know. The joy of laundry day, yeah. I still have to fold my clothes from the last time I did laundry, which was a couple days ago, so. Z3 servers are still desynced? Okay. I mean, that's how it usually goes, so not too surprised. Just a matter if the rolls are nice to Mr. Tuhu? Yeah, I fucking hope they are. But, you know. It probably won't be, as usual. Let's see. Oh, there we can do a questionnaire in Wuwa. Hopefully I remember to do that. You got Huohuo and 3 multis, no need for pity. Hey, that's what's good, man. Glad to hear that. I can only pray that I have similar luck too, but we'll see. How much stamina do I have in Genshin? Oh god, I'm almost capped on stamina. Holy fuck. I should probably go use some of that. Nah, no need. Oh shit. Let me just go do a quick run and whatchamacallit. Do a quick run of the Bond of Life artifact domain. God. Oh, wrong team too. Fuck. You wanted to pair Yunli with Clara, but you saw a guy that said they don't have good synergy. Yeah, no. My first instinct would be that, yeah, I don't know if you'd really want to run Yunli and Clara together, because both of them are pretty selfish DPSs, to be honest. Like, like you would think that, you know, having 2 characters that are like counter focus would be good, but not really, no. Like, that's just my gut instinct. Like, you don't really want to have 2 characters that are, like, counter-based on the same team together. It's like, it's kind of a, Like, I think they'd be competing with each other too much for damage, right? I mean, just having 2 main DPSs on the same team, especially in a game like Star Rail, is not that great of an idea in the first place. Right. If you're gonna run double DPS, it's you'd prefer, like, most of the time it's gonna be, oh, you have your main DPS and then you have your sub DPS, right? But so that means that having double main DPS, no matter, you know, who they are, be it Clara, Yunli, or whoever else, like, in a game like Star Rail, I don't know if that really works, you know. Like, maybe you can make it work, sure, but. Building Himeko and Jade, yeah, those 2 work pretty well together. A lot of enemies are weak to both quantum and fire, so yeah, they're a pretty natural pair. And plus Himeko is mainly AoE, so great for, she's a great Jade partner. Okay. Alright, Star Rail time. Your Gacha luck and FGO summer banners have been both good and bad. Gotcha. Hopefully, yeah, I have better luck than you in the Gacha session. I mean, yeah. Without at the risk of sounding like an asshole, yeah, I hope so too. Hopefully, Star Rail will be nice to me tonight. But, you know, only one way to find out. Rather pair her with like March 7th or Lynx, yeah, because they're supports. Yunli and Clara might be good against mobs that have like Blast Attack, maybe. Sure. Hey John, turnip speed. Or turnip, I called you turnip speed. A turnip seed. Reminds me of Johnny Appleseed. Hanya? Yeah, Hanya's on this banner. Oh yeah, and Yukong's on this banner too, funnily enough. When's the last time she got her rate up? I'm pretty sure it's been a while since since we last saw her on rate up. You like Yunli? She's alright. I mean, there's a whole joke that she resembles Crony with her hairstyle. I also find it funny that she's physical destruction and yet she has fire in the background. And I'm pretty sure some of her attacks have fire in them too. So it's like, huh? And you're telling me she's not pyro, or you're telling me she's not fire element? The physical, by the way. Yes, Mihoyo. Please tell me more. You love Hanya, but she hates you. Yeah, for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I know exactly the reason. Yeah. It's like, whichever 4-star I still don't have at E6, every single banner is like, nope, we're not going to give you that 4-star. Fuck you. Because let's see. My Hanya is currently at... I know she's not at E6 yet. I would guess she's probably at like E2, maybe? Yeah, she is. So E2. So it's like, oh, what's that? You want Hanya? Here are the other fucking 4-stars that you don't have at E6 yet. Or you already have at E6, rather. Actually, what is my Lynx at? I'm pretty sure is my Lynx even at E6? I actually don't know. Oh yeah, she is. I'm too used to thinking that my Lynx is not at E6 yet. Because for like a very long time, I was like basically working with like an E0 copy of her, just a free copy that we got back when, you know, she became a reward for clearing that one MOC dungeon or whatever. Also, VC, thanks so much for the 9-month resub, man. Welcome back. Also, I don't think I heard a sub alert for that, so let's test it again. Woohoo! Gotta love it when my sub alerts don't work. Thought she was Pyro at first, too. Yeah. It was like, she's Pyro. Oh my god, a Pyro destruction. Wait a minute. Alright. Let us suffer. Oh yeah, that's right. I think we have the whole... I think we can claim a ticket for free today. Yeah, there we go. I might as well use that. Might as fucking well. I believe our Starlight Exchange or our Embers Exchange doesn't refresh until tomorrow, yeah. Unfortunately for me. I actually do have a decent amount of, Undying Starlight, so that's cool, I guess. Well, we'll spend what we have right now, I suppose. And we'll see what happens. Woohoo! First multi and a whiff. No Hanya. I think that's a whiff too. Ooh, we got two. Nice. Asta off rate up. Oh no, we know what that means, chat. We know what that fucking means. Hey, nice. We actually got a Hanya here. Very good. The last two multis are actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. At least, you know, decent by my standards. Pretty sure that's a whiff. Yes, sir. Another Lynx. Pretty sure that's another whiff. Yes, sir. This one's shit. Let's see. Oof, we're 60 primo. No, we're 60 stellar Jade away from getting another multi. That's an oof if I've ever seen one. Ooh, another multi that gave me both Hanya and Yukong. Funny. Funny. Let me go do. I'm gonna go scrounge for that last 60 stellar Jade real quick. So let's see. If I do Huohuo's and Yunli's trials, I'll get. That's 40 right there. So that means I just need like another what 20 from somewhere. Wonder where I can get another 20 stellar Jade. MOC speedrun. Did MOC reset? Usually it resets on Monday, no? Do I want to blast them? Let's see. We'll just go for this first. Oh wow, the game actually teaches you to use ults before an enemy attack, huh? Wow. Finish dailies? Yeah, I already did them earlier this morning. Hey, I got an achievement. That's probably another what? Probably another like 5 stellar Jade or something. I see. So that's how she works. She's basically spam counter Keck W. Oh yeah, right. I have to use Huohuo's skill next to enemies. Still don't understand why she's physical. Yeah. Like why aren't you fired? And yeah, she should have been fired too, because I don't think we have a fire destruction character yet, do we? Maybe we do. I'm just forgetting about them. But yeah, at least having a 5-star fire destruction would mean that at least she wouldn't like overlap with like whatever the fuck Clara does. Oh yeah, Firefly, duh. But then Firefly is a little different, because she's all about break damage and shit. So even if who was it? Even if Yunli were fire destruction, like their roles will not overlap, because they have very different play styles, obviously. Firefly, Hook, who the fuck are any characters in this game? Fuck them. The only characters that exist are the ones that are currently on my screen. Ooh, Raura is over on Bibu's stream. It's not like we're lacking on physical DPSs. Well, if you want to be technical, we don't have like a limited 5-star single target destruction character, do we? Because like that's physical Trailblazer, but like who the fuck uses physical Trailblazer aside from me? Like if you want to be technical, if you want to be real, then like fuck man. Before Yunli came out, like Clara might be our like premier single target physical destruction character, maybe, unless there's somebody that I'm forgetting, which there probably is. Physical Trailblazer is Splash though. Did you not just see me use Trailblazer single target ultimate? Chat's forgetting that physical Trailblazer has both an AoE and a or a splash and single target ultimate. Anyways. Give me my fucking Stellar Jades. Alright. So I just need 12 more. 12 more Stellar Jades. Oh look, I just need 7 more. I think, right? Yeah, I just need 7 more Stellar Jades. I wonder where I can find those. Let's see, characters. Oh yeah, extra Eidolons for Hanya, I guess. E3, E4. What is with the data bank? Oh, terms. Whatever. Don't care. Faction. What the fuck? Who cares? Nameless honor. Maybe we can get some more Stellar Jades here. Nah. Oh right. The battle pass doesn't give you any Stellar Jades. It only gives you tickets, I think, because they give you the Stellar Jades all up front, I think. Maybe check the visitors in the parlor car. Yeah, sure. Let's go check them out. Actually, if I teleport there, then the game's gonna automatically fucking start the next main quest. So fuck that shit for now. I think what I can do is I can probably run around finding a couple of chests and what is it, Panakini or whatever. I want to say I can just find like maybe 2 more chests somewhere. I mean, there's plenty of chests that I'm missing here, so maybe we can do this. Just take a look. Did you roll for Ian and Nika? No, though I do kind of want to because I've noticed that my account is pretty light on electric DPSs. Because the only two electric DPSs I have right now are Summer, Anise, and Scarlet. And like they're really strong, and I've like invested heavily into them. But like, for bosses that are weak to electric, like the Al Tyson train boss, it'd be nice if I had like double DPS, double electric DPS. So like, I would love to get Ein, but she's not limited. Like she's, you know, once her banner's done, I can just wait for I can just wait until the banner's over and set her as put her on my wish list for a standard banner. So. And try to get her like that. And I'll just hope that she just comes along like that, I guess. And yeah, I'll probably just wait for Cinderella to show up, or whoever our next like really hype character is. Kind of wonder if I've already found all the chests in this area. I probably have. Did you get the compensation jades? Yes, I already did. Maybe stickers and Panacony? Maybe, but I have to go find the stickers. Because the only chapter, or the only... Yeah, I need stickers from here. And I suppose the overall sticker collection can give me more jades too. But, like, I have to go fucking find them. And, like, I don't know where to find the stickers for these. I think, actually, maybe I could go... I think I know where this is, actually. Because isn't this the miniature city that Aventurine and, who is it? The miniature city that Aventurine and, fucking Ratio go to? Could probably go there. I don't know. I don't remember which map it is, though. Go back. It's not Panacony Grand Theater. It's not the Soul Glad Dream venue, either. It's not Dreamflux Reef. Like, I do not remember where to go for that shit. Is it a child stream? I don't think so. The Tatalop, that's the airship. Grand Theater, no, that's not it. Maybe it is a child stream. No, maybe it's a Dewlight Pavilion, actually. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, this should be it. So I think we can just teleport down here. Let's check in with the burb here, see if he's got anything for me. Okay, he doesn't have anything for me right now. Scarlet Sag? Why? What's going on with the Scarlet? Something happened to her in story or something, or what? Oh, it's just that you don't have her yet? Okay, I see. Yeah, here's a sticker. At least I think this is a sticker. Yep. Yeah. New sticker. Oh, here's a chest that I did not even fucking pick up. Oh, actually, yeah. I'm still missing six chests in this area. Maybe I could just run around trying to look for chests here. Alright, got that. Just need to find one more chest. Oh, okay. That works too. I don't see any chests down this alley. Most of the stickers are obtained by doing the whole fucking emotion jacking shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't really gone around doing that much. So maybe the rest of the stickers I need to finish up the collection. I just need to go around messing with people. Oh, here's a Lord Trash Can one. Punish the rogue. Do I need to get hit or something? No. You just need to give him a bullshit answer. I think the Lord Trash Can fights give you Stellar Jades, right? I think. They do? Okay, then they should give me what I need. Ow. There we go. They're basically just glorified chests, yeah, and they show up in the map as such too. Okay. That'll do it. I do want to heal a Pimiko first, though. Forget it before we start rolling. Where is the nearest space anchor? Here it is. There we go. Okay. So that's enough for another full multi. I forgot how many multis we've done already. This is not it. Hey, good old-fashioned fucking min rolls. Gotta love it, man. Store, Ember, or no, Starlight Exchange. We have another clean 20 rolls. Hell yeah. Oh, is that the achievement for getting like a particular number of characters? If so, then I think I got spoiled there. Let's see if it's her or not. Destruction, and yes, it is her. So yeah, that was the achievement for obtaining a certain number of characters. Last one too. Cool. Still got to roll for a light cone though, which is gonna be always fun. I will get her to level 80 first though. Hey Idol, how's it going, man? You got the destruction symbol, and then you got Clara instead? Oh no. Oh, I didn't fucking farm enough IPC passes for her? That's kind of awkward. Oops. I thought I did already. Guess the answer was no. Oops. Time to farm another fucking, what, 45 of those things. The 75-25 is always nice, yeah. So it's like you're supposed to win it, and then the game's like, how about you don't? It's like you're supposed to win it, but it's like so it's like when you don't win it, when you lose that shit, it's like, oh wow. Is she taller than Fushwan? Who, Yunli? They should have the same body model, or like they should have the same model, I think. Callie's up. Yeah, they have the same body model. The adolescent female, the female adolescent model, I guess. So I guess technically they're the same height, but you know. At 75% for light cone, yes, you have a 3/4 chance of getting a getting what you want, or getting the rate up light cone. But there's always that 25% chance. There's always that 1 in 4 chance that you're not going to get what you want. And unfortunately, it has happened for me sometimes. Do you get everybody in every gacha? I try to, yeah. As if it's within my ability, I try to, yes. Are there any characters that I don't like that I still rolled for? Not really. I'm not one of those people where I become like obsessively parasocial towards gacha characters, right? Like there are people out there who refuse to roll for certain characters no matter how strong they are because of their own personal reasons, which I respect. Because you know, you play gacha games for your own reasons, right? The most common of which are the waifu rollers, where they absolutely refuse to roll for any guy characters, any male character in gacha games, because they're not a waifu. Like you can put in like the most fucking meta character in like a gacha game, but if they got a dick, nah, those kinds of people ain't gonna fucking roll for them at all. Which, like, hey, you know, that's fine. You roll for whoever you like. That's what gacha games are all about, after all. So whatever makes you happy. But me, yeah, I try to roll for everybody if I can. Kind of hard to do that when I'm both broke and unemployed, and I'm still working on a consistent content upload schedule on my end, which I'm still working on, obviously. Convenient exchange button. Okay, let's rip the band-aid off. Let us suffer for Yunli, I guess. Or Light Cone, that is. And unfortunately, we didn't get lucky. A random-ass Gallagher roll. I think he's already E6, so... Another 20 Starlight exchange. Perplexing how your friend asks you for meta advice but refuses to use some of the male units. I mean, that's fine. Again, if you don't want to use a certain character for your own personal reasons, that's fine. And you just gotta you work with what you got. It's like, who are the most meta characters as long as they're not a guy. I mean, luckily depending on which game he's playing, you know, that can be arranged. Like, if he's playing Star Rail, that can definitely be arranged. You know, just gotta remember not to ever use Luocha, I guess. But, you know, you learn to live with that. Oh, an achievement. Oh, yeah, that's right. Obtain, what, like 50 characters or something. Okay. Time to be stupid and spend money. Is that Shenhe Ganyu on your wall a daki or a cloth poster? It's a, technically I think it would be called a tapestry. I got it from Anime Expo 2022. It's not official, obviously. It's a fan-made one. But it is actual cloth. Like, you can, if you want to, you can use that as a blanket. But I suppose the technical term to call it is a tapestry. Yeah. Like, it's not a poster, that's for sure. It's not a poster, it's not a wall scroll. It's an actual cloth blanket. So. Could wait until the very end of a banner. I could, but then I also want Huohuo too. And that's a problem. So. I've made my peace. I'm gonna have to, for now, unless the future holds, unless in the future I have a change of fortune, these two right here are gonna be, and the light cones are probably gonna be the last characters and the light cones I'll roll for in Star Rail. And then whoever else comes afterwards, I'm just have to hold that L. Light cone. Another Gallagher copy. You're pulling Yunli light cone before Huohuo? Yes. Because technically speaking, I don't really need Huohuo, but then again, the same can be said of Yunli, because like, why do I need Yunli when, you know, I already have Clara? But then I'm already pretty confident in all the support, the abundance characters I already have. Because all my abundance characters I have pretty well invested into, right? And like, since the Firefly Super Break team is like one of my main team now, main teams now, as they should be. And Gallagher is the go-to healer for that team. Do I really need Huohuo? No, but she'd be really nice to have. But at this point, since you only really need one abundance character per team, and you only really need 2 teams at any given time, at this point, it's more interesting for me to go for the DPS characters than the support characters. But yeah, I've made my decision on that one. How many more multis can I do? Oh yeah, that's right. I had some leftover currency from the previous pack that I had bought last time. So I actually have a few more rolls than I thought I did. Did I pull for Dressina already? Alright, here's the yes, I did, Valenci's. Unfortunately, I had to go to full fucking pity for her ass. And not only that, but I also forgot about the fact that the 100 free rolls that Blue Archive gave us for Dress Akko and Makoto's banner, I forgot that you cannot save them. They don't roll over to Dress Hina's banner. So I forgot about that. So I ended up on the first night that Dress Akko came out, I just immediately dumped all the Peroxines I had instead of just waiting, which I should have done. So in the end, I ended up just wasting like 9 fucking multis that I should have saved for Dress Hina's banner. So like, I did get Dress Hina, but not only did it take me to full pity, but I'm basically broke now on Peroxines. All the Peroxines that I had saved up until then, they're all gone now. So like, I'm not rolling on anything else for like next at least like fucking 4 or 5 months, however many months it's gonna take me to save up another, what, 24,000 Peroxines to guarantee me some other fucking rate up Blue Archive character. Any gacha game I'm completely free to play in? Ironically, FGO. Well, actually, no, I can't say that, because I did spend money recently on the summer banners and, of course, Archetype Earth, so that didn't really help. So technically, no. Any gacha game that I'm truly free to play in? Technically, no. Every single gacha game, there's either like a battle pass or like a monthly pass that I'd like to buy. And almost every single gacha game that has something like that. Because, yeah, actually, no, Blue Archive, no. These days, Blue Archive, I'm completely free to play. That's, like, the one gacha game that I refuse to spend money on. Because, like, there's nothing in nothing that Blue Archive, like, offers in terms of packs I really don't need. And not to mention, like, its endgame stuff, the endgame content that Blue Archive has is not worth spending money on. Just because it's so fucking bullshit. Any game that I regret spending? And no. Like, I like spending money on gacha games because of my whole completionist shit. Anyways, let's get spooked on Lightcone Banner real quick. Destruction. Oh, we didn't get spooked. Hey, lovely. Nice. I thought I would. Even Azure Lane. Azure Lane, I buy skins. So that's not technically free to play. Yeah. Like, you know, Azure Lane being Azure Lane, you know, I gotta get those Coomer skins, you know, because, you know, I'm all about that fucking Coomer life. You give me an excuse to post big fat titties on my on one of my emulators, then I'ma fucking take it, you know. Azure Lane is like the last gacha to ever be free to play on. Actually, you'd be surprised. Because let me surprise you with some knowledge. Azure Lane, you can technically be free to play and get every character you want, technically. Like, theoretically, you don't ever have to spend any money on that game. Because the game is generous enough where if you play for long enough, you'll have all the cubes you ever want. You'll have all the coins you ever want to roll gacha, right? So in that sense, Azure Lane, it is technically possible to be free to play. The main problem that free to plays face isn't even like the skins or whatever. It's the fact that you have limited dock space. So like, you're compelled to spend money on gems just to expand your fucking inventory. And, like, that's how the game gets you. Which, obviously, is pretty fucking shitty on Azure Lane's part, but, like, you know, if that's the main cardinal sin that Azure Lane commits, then, like, fuck, bro, I'll take that over whatever the fuck other gacha games do on a daily basis. Yeah, but you do need to be very selective with, like, who you roll for in Azure Lane, though. You can't roll for technically you can't. Technically you can, but, like, functionally you can't. Like, you do have to be very selective with who you go for. Like, if you want to truly be free to play, then, like, you'd have to go for all the meta ships and say fuck everything else. Like, roll nothing but URs and that's it. Yeah, getting the characters in Azure Lane is easy, yeah. Unless you get super unlucky and the off rate up chances absolutely fuck you up the asshole, which does happen from time to time. Wonder if they're gonna be that generous in Azure Premier League. They most likely will not be, but sort of like how, because you know. Perfect case study is how Kuro Game handles Wuthering Waves, right? Obviously in WUWA, they're nowhere near as generous as they are in, like, PGR, at least from the stories that I've heard, of how generous they are in punishing Grey Raven. But, compared to Genshin, and compared to how MiHoYo treats their fucking, their 3 big games now, Kuro Game has been more generous already in, like, fucking 2 months than MiHoYo has ever been for any of their 3 big gacha games. Right? Because in WUWA, we've already gotten, they already gave us a free 5-star selectable perma character, right? In response to the game's, like shaky-ish launch, right? And then they give you a free 5-star perma weapon that you can select as well, just for hitting UL 45. And, like, bro, MiHoYo ain't ever done anything like that. The most generous they've ever been, in my opinion, outside of, like, anniversary shit, which, yeah, good joke, is most recently in Genshin, where they gave everybody a free fucking multi because of the whole Novelette bug. which is more not even less of a bug and more like drama, especially over on the Chinese server. Like that's literally the most generous they've ever been, outside of like again like special occasions like anniversary and shit like that. And again, Genshin Anniversary Omega lol. Whereas Kuro game with Wuthering Waves, yeah, and they might not be as generous in Wuwa as they are in the game, like in the first game, like for PGR, but bro, free 5-star perma character and free 5-star weapon to go with that, and they're both selectable. All right, we can fuck with that a little bit. Oh, and you know, let's not forget the fact that their limited weapon banner is guaranteed rate up. Like, you don't need to worry about getting spooked there, which is amazing. Which incentivizes people to actually roll for the fucking weapons. And it makes the standard weapon banner like worth rolling, because if you know you're not going to get spooked on the regular weapon banner, then you can try your luck at the perma weapon banner, because you can set what you want, right? So when you hit the 5-star, it'll be what you set what you set your pity to. And that actually gives the perma weapon banner like actual fucking meaning, because like just like in the MiHoYo games, right? In Wuwo you have your separate currencies where, oh, if you want to roll for, you know, perma weapons or perma characters, they've got their own separate currency for that shit. And it's like, wow, okay. Like whenever you get a perma roll, right? A roll in the perma banner, it's like you get excited in Wuwo, because like, oh yeah, it's another roll towards my next 5-star weapon to give to whoever you want to. So I'd imagine Azure Premilia will be something like that too, if I had to guess. Where it's like, yeah, they're not going to be anywhere near as they're going to be nowhere near as generous as say they are in Azure Lane, but they'll still be pretty, like, compared to MiHoYo games at least, or how MiHoYo handles their games, they'll still give out some good shit, I would imagine. But yeah, we'll see when Azure Premilia actually comes out. We'll see how they handle that. We shall see. Alright. Maxed out light cone. How much stamina do I have right now? Oh, I can't actually look at my stamina right here. Oh, actually good. We've actually got a good little stack of stamina right now. That means we can go farm for this shit. Excuse me. Ending content is so cool. Yeah, for Wuo for sure. Yeah, Wuo's got a decent chunk of endgame stuff. Between Tower Adversity and then obviously Elusive Realm, I suppose. Yeah, I guess you would count Elusive Realm as like endgame stuff, right? Especially Elusive Realm 5. And then all of the tactical holograms and shit scattered around the map. And then yeah, I'm sure Kuro game is cooking up even more game modes for us to play in the future too. At least that would be my expectation. Let's see. Oh, we can actually go. The break team is actually perfect for this. Die. Hoyo did have one other good thing. True. And it's good that you brought that up, because yeah, MiHoYo can be capable of being quite generous. Yeah, like, yeah, that is a good point that you that is something good that you pointed out with free doctor ratio. Even still though, like what the shit that Wuo's done, it still eclipses anything that MiHoYo's done too. Because while the free doctor ratio was great, and he's a great character too, so great, you know, just the overall dub for that, for what MiHoYo did with the free doctor ratio. Even still, right? Even still, that's a free character that we got that we couldn't choose, right? Yeah, sure, he's good. Sure, he's an element that, you know, is compared to other elements in Star Rail, is pretty hard to get characters for. But, you know, like, meta character, like a free meta character is not as important as a character that you just straight up pick. right? If MiHoYo, instead of a free doctor ratio, if MiHoYo had given everybody, oh, here's a ticket that you can exchange for any free perma character that you want, that would have been better, because that actually gives people the choice of getting who they want. As opposed to, oh, here's a free character, you know, take it or leave it. So, like, yeah, the free doctor ratio was great and all, but then I still value Wuwa's free selectable perma character, 5-star perma character, over that, because I value player freedom more than anything else, or I value it as one of the top things that I look for when it comes to like how developers handle gacha games and what they give to their players. Like, I'm a pretty big stickler for that. And MiHoYo traditionally has never really given their players too much freedom as when it comes to like how to play their games. Like, MiHoYo games are pretty strict on that. Like, they want you to play their games their fucking way. And most of the time you just gotta have to fucking deal with that. Which is unfortunate. And yeah, that and the free doctor ratio thing was a rare exception. Most likely because, you know, oh, you know, we won top mobile game this last year, so here you go, like, free fucking doctor ratio for everybody. Which is nice. Again, like, I'm not trying to take anything away from that, but still. Star Rail is run by a different person. Yeah, I would imagine every single big MiHoYo game is run by a different team. I mean, they have to be different team, different directors. Yeah. What are your rankings for Hoyo games plus Wuwa in terms of overall enjoyment? Enjoyment? That's different from how good the games themselves actually are. So, in terms of personal enjoyment, if your criteria is my own personal enjoyment, Genshin is still top dog. It would be Genshin followed by Z3, then Wuwa, then Star Rail. In terms of pure personal enjoyment. But I can assure you that ranking will look different if you change the criteria to how good the games themselves actually are. Because I treat personal enjoyment and like actual game fidelity different. But if that's your criteria in terms of overall enjoyment, Genshin is still top dog. Because Genshin offers something the other games don't, which is fantastic top-tier exploration, a top-tier fantastic exploration experience. And no other game offers that. At least not to the same extent. I mean, technically Wuwa is the only other real competitor, but I think Wuwa kind of falls pretty damn short in comparison to Genshin when it comes to like a raw fucking exploration experience. How many do I have? 30? Let's see. It was a rare exception, yeah. And again, like, not to take anything away from that, not to take anything away from the significance of that. But yeah, it was a pretty rare exception. And we shouldn't expect MiHoYo to be that generous anymore in the future. Like, maybe they can be. It obviously sets the precedent, but, you know. Should you look out for it specifically? No, obviously not. Let's see, I just need to do 5 more runs of this. You were just reminding, hey, yeah, I know. But then the conversation that I was engaging in with Twitch chat was that, you know, oh, like, How do you compare Wuwa games? How do you compare like MiHoYo to Wuwa, blah blah blah, or whatever the original question was? So when you brought that up, you know, I naturally I incorporated it as part of the conversation. At least people use ratio compared to fucking Alloy and Genshin. Yeah, Alloy is weird. Or the whole situation surrounding Alloy is kind of weird, to be fair. Let's see, 15. I still need how many more? Oh wow, Bibu's got Madden and the Bao Bao twins. And the twins up on her stream. Must be a giant fucking birthday party, jeez. Well, it's Bibu, so that's understandable. Everybody wants to be friends with Bibu. Let's see, I need 4 more runs. Sure, I guess I can use up 2 more fuel. Fuck it, I don't care. I got a lot of fuel that I can spare. Wuwa shouldn't have been an open world game, to be honest. I actually kind of agree. I actually kind of agree with you on that. Yeah. I think it would have overall been better. Like, I still think that Wuwa being an open world game is cool and all, right? I respect Kuro Game's decision and that on that front. But I think Wuwa could have been an even better game, or like been able to more easily tap their true potential if they had it been open world. Yeah. Because, yeah, to me, it's obvious that Kuro Game focused much more on its gameplay than they did on the open world stuff. Like, the open world stuff seems more like an afterthought compared to, like, how much effort Kuro Game put into, like, the game's combat and the actual, like, gameplay part. Single target has its uses, but it kind of falls short when there are like 2 other paths that completely outshine it. I disagree. Because considering Star Rail's direction when it comes to how they handle endgame content, all they need to do is just introduce more single target bosses to MOC, and you know, you're basically good to go. And single target characters will still have a use. Because you're not, if you want to be very optimal with that, you're not going to use destruction characters for that, or you're not going to use splash characters against them. Let's see, 25. No, I think I still need 2 more runs. So I still need to do 2 more runs. Yeah, 2 more runs. Ah, wrong way. You already play your gacha games expecting the worst. You suffered through FGO recently. Ugh. Yeah, fuck FGO, man. Like maybe another Z3 style game. Z3 or Star Rail, yeah, maybe like a pseudo open world kind of thing. Pseudo open world, yeah. Probably. There are people who care for gacha side quests. I mean, considering it's, you know, part of the game, yeah, sure. Would you believe it that there are people out there who actually care about MiHoYo stories in their gacha games? Hopefully MiHoYo makes like a boss rush game mode. I think technically we had something like that as part of like a previous event or so, but yeah, it'd be cool if they came out with like a new permanent endgame mode, like another MOC or pure fiction style thingy, where yeah, it's basically a boss rush mode and you just go through and fight multiple bosses in a row or something. Though to be honest with you, I don't know if they do that because Firefly teams would absolutely fucking shit all over that. This Firefly break team would just absolutely fucking shit all over that game mode because, you know, haha, you know, I get to break everything because I'm Firefly. Nice elemental weakness you have there. Shame if I were to apply pyro to it. Okay, let's get Yunli to max level here. Okay, and then we build her traces out. The facial leaks are kind of dumb, built for AS. What was AS again? Or what does AS stand for again? Oh, the Apocalyptic Shadow game mode. No wonder I forget about that because it's the newest one. Yeah, Apocalyptic Shadow, yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, saying that she's built for Apocalyptic Shadow doesn't really mean much to me. Maybe for other players who don't have like a character like completely geared out for or can't really do Apocalyptic Shadow very easily yet. But like personally, I hear that, I'm just like, okay. I don't know if I really need a character specifically built for Apocalyptic Shadow, but sure. We've only had one Apocalyptic Shadow event. I think so, yeah. I don't think it's reset yet, has it? Because it's still the one where you have to fight against, Cocolia first? Or something like that? Guessing you'll leave the story part for another time? Yeah, Star Rail story? Yeah. Honestly, I don't know if I'm even gonna fucking stream it, because, like, it's the fucking Shinjo. It's fucking Shinjo story, so I don't know if I give a fuck about streaming it in the first place. I stream Panakini because one, MiHoYo fucking hyped that shit up really, really fucking hard. And so going into it, I was like, alright, let me, like, I had like a tidbit of an expectation of it being actually somewhat decent. And then, like, the premise of Panakini was also very interesting, too. It had great characters, it had an interesting premise, great setting, too, right? Like a fucking casino-type shit set in outer space, right? A fucking whole-ass planet that's basically a floating casino. And then it's set in, like, a fucking dream world. And, like, oh, you have to go into this, you have to go there to uncover its secrets, blah, 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 right? So its setting, its premise, its plot, its characters all seemed interesting, right? They all had potential. And then I fucking read it and I was like, oh, okay. Like, at least I can say that much for Panakini. Shinjo? It's Shinjo's story? Well, time to fucking waste another fucking 5 or 6 hours reading what's basically space Chinese opera. Which, like, hey, if you enjoy that shit, good for you. I, unfortunately, do not. So, yeah. I won't bother streaming the story. Unless I start reading through it and for some reason it's actually good. But, you know, will I bother reading in the first place? Probably not. Oh, wow. Bibu actually also brought Ao over, too? Damn. Bibu popular. If you're a hardcore player, it kind of sucks for as an endgame mode. It only resets once a month. Yeah, they also changed that shit for Genshin too. Now that we've gotten theater, the Imaginarium Theater or some shit, because now both Spiral Abyss and Imaginarium Theater, the theater game modes, are both on a fucking monthly reset, which is fucking ass. Actually, are all of our endgame modes on a monthly reset now? Because, like, I feel like MOC's been resetting less frequently than it did before. Maybe it's always been like that. Maybe it's still on a two-week reset cycle. That and Pure Fiction, I guess, but... PF, MOC, and Apocalyptic Shadow are all on month-long reset cycles now. Ugh. Well, I mean, if they add another endgame mode where if they add a fourth endgame mode, then sure, I guess that'd be fine because then we have what 4 endgame modes that are all on monthly reset cycles, and that would mean that every week we'll have a new game mode that's reset. So I guess that's fine. But that's only good. That's only okay for Star Rail because it even has enough like endgame modes to even support that. To support that system, whereas in Genshin we only still have Spiral Abyss and then Theater, and that's fucking it. So I was like, ugh. Aren't they adding another one? I mean, yeah. I mean, I hope they are, because yeah, if they do add a 4th one, then yeah, that would make more sense. With every game mode having a monthly reset, yeah. So that way, every new week, we get a new game mode that resets. So that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. 2-week resets still better than like 3-day. Yeah, 3-day resets is a little bit much. Yeah, that's unless each reset gives you like a sizable chunk of like gacha currency. But yeah, 3-day resets is too fast. It's a little bit too fast for like casual games like the 3 big MiHoYo games. Yeah, 2-week resets is okay. You think it's 2-day resets actually? Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, fuck that shit. Oh, excuse me. Do I actually want to give Yunli Tracks of Destiny? Yeah, sure, fuck it. I don't care. Fuck it, bro. I farmed all that shit for her. She's getting it. Honestly, very glad they added skip to the majority of Z3 story-related stuff. Well, it's not the majority, but the fact that they even added a skip button at all is a huge improvement in a MiHoYo context. Yeah. Not to mention, even the parts of story that you can't skip in Z3, like even those parts, thankfully they don't take too long to just spam left click through. So overall, Z3 story is much more tolerable than like Star Rail or Genshin stories because it doesn't feel like you're spending that much time on it, even during the parts where you can't skip. So yeah. At least they learned a lesson to some degree. You always love games that have a brief... Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Ideally, that's how gacha games should handle skip stuff, right? And theoretically, it should satisfy all those people, or theoretically, that should be an acceptable compromise to, the people on fucking Twitter who are like, no, you shouldn't be able to skip story because it's a feature of the game and you should fucking read it. The developers spent so much time and money developing the story. So you should read it, man. But what if I don't give a shit? But yeah, that's the perfect compromise to that whole fucking situation. Yeah. Oh, if you want to skip... okay, fine. You want to skip the story? That's cool and all. But here, before you go, here's a quick synopsis of what's going on so that way you have at least some idea of what's going on. Right? Who says that? People on Twitter. You'd be surprised. There are people out there who think that you should not be able to skip story. But I mean, it's Twitter, so you're always gonna find really fucking shitty takes out there. Not just for gacha games, of course, just for anything. Also, Peepo, thanks for the 100 bits. Plenty of people actually dislike Panakini's story. I mean, I'm not surprised, yeah. You don't think it was unanimously loved? I mean, a lot of people did. And I don't think I ever said that I'm the only one who fucking hated, not fucking, no, hated is a little bit too strong. That I was disappointed by Panakini's story. Like, I'm sure plenty of other people didn't really like it either. Or thought that, at the very least, thought it could be better. It's just that, you know, Hoyo communities being what they are, right? I heard that when Panakini first came out, at least, the people who didn't really like it and tried to say, oh, you know, the Panakini story isn't really that good, they got fucking harassed the fuck out by all the fucking Hoyo tards. But I mean, you know, that's kind of to be expected at this point. You're playing gachas for your hot big titty anime waifus, not story, yeah. Like, if the story is actually good, then sure, that's one thing. But, you know, come back to me, wake me up when Mihoyo actually learns how to write good stories. Let's see. I want to say Yunli wants 4-piece. Whatever the fuck this set is, the Wind Soaring Valorous thing. Let's see. I actually have 2 different pieces for her here. I guess we can go with this one for now. I'm gonna give her crit damage. I don't know if that's what she wants, though. Probably isn't. Let's see. Which one did I give her? Or which one did I? Oh, yeah, sorry. The Inert Salsoto one. Inert Salsoto there, and then I should have one here. Physical boost. Yep. Okay, let's see what her stats are looking like. Holy fucking shit. Why does she have so much crit damage? Okay, well, can't give her the crit damage chest then. Gotta give her the crit rate one. 67%. I guess that's okay. Prefer seeing her with 70% crit rate. I guess that's okay for the time being. Either attack percent or energy recharge. Okay, I just gave her an attack percent one. Twitter is a cesspool of bad takes. Yeah, it's kind of to be expected at this point. You had to rush through Panakini's story. You just wanted your weeklies for Firefly. Couldn't care less about the story. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, Mihoyo being what they are. No, you have to read the story. You have to read the story. She's also one of the very few who actually wants attack boots. Oh, damn. She still wants attack boots. So I was reading through her kit, and, what is it? I was reading through her kit, and it appeared to me that she actually wanted speed boots. But I guess not, huh? She's just like Clara, where she also just wants attack boots, or she's chilling on just attack boots, huh? If she wants no speed at all, then that would mean that I'd have to look for a new, what is it? Attack percent. What is it? Rope. Because if she doesn't give a shit about speed at all, then she doesn't need the speed. She's better Clara. Yeah, I should have expected that, or I should have figured that shit out. Better Clara. And that means, let's see, I should have a couple of attack percent boots here at the very least. This one's got one roll into crit damage. Let's see, here's a potential one. It's got crit rate. Attack percent speed. Keck. God damn, these are all fucking trash. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, OMG, Clara power creep. Can't wait to you know, spend the next God knows how many days in this patch having people come to my stream be like, "What do you think? So what do you think about about the fact that Yunli's power crept Clara?" Let's see. Oh, this is one down the line. Well, 2 rolls into fucking attack, flat attack. So that shit fucking sucks. But hey, at least it has a little bit of crit rate. Cool. Cool. Too bad I still can't use this crit damage chest though. She does have what, like 50% crit rate? Maybe if I were to get pretty lucky on her whatchamacallits, her rope maybe. Her rope. Maybe I could look for a better a planar as well, because this one doesn't have any crit rate either. Crit rate. Actually, I could actually give her this. Because this one actually does have crit rate. But this one also has speed too, so it's like, who the fuck cares? Yunli also got the Firefly treatment, getting 2 sets made for her. Yeah, the developer bias. Penacony was a step in the right direction, but like going from like -100 to 0 isn't being good. Yeah, it's like, yes, there is improvement, but like, you know, going from shit to like okay is like, you know, it's like you could have done better. All I'm saying is that you could have done better. Developers know that feet is where it's at. We got some feet lovers over at MiHoYo HQ, that's for sure. Let's see. I will for now give her, what is this, crit rate? I will for now just give her back her crit damage, crit rate chest for now. All right, let's give her a quick little test run. See, Parlor Car, will I be sucked into doing main story? Oh, good, we didn't. That means we can go try her out in MOC or something. Let's see. Ah, we can use him for. We can use Yunli for this fight against Argenti at least. So let's give her a shot. Let's give her a shot. I actually kind of wonder who I want to bring for my sustain here. I guess Luocha, which would be kind of funny. Does she need sustain? I usually bring a sustain just in case. Hey Avenim, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Also, Wi-Fi Faith Man Rough. Thanks for the thanks for redeeming comfy vibes. Hopefully everybody's feeling comfy this week. Yeah, Argenti the training dummy. Does Yunli have a taunt though? Actually, I do not know. Not sure. Maybe her taunt value is just naturally higher, kind of like what Clara's is, I think. I think Clara's taunt value is naturally a little higher than other characters. So maybe Yunli's the same way. Let's see. Let's see. Fire, ice, and physical. Fire, ice, physical. Fire, ice, physical. Kind of wonder how much of a good idea would be to bring Sparkle in there. So we would do what, like Sparkle, Yunli. I want to say I want to bring in a second DPS just for additional damage. Actually, we could run Robin here. That would be funny. Robin, and then lastly Luolcha. I don't know, fuck it. I don't know how this is gonna work, but you know, we'll give it a shot anyway. Claire has taunt on ult, but no higher aggro. I see. Gotcha. Bonk. Maybe Lynx. Yeah, that's true, actually. Should maybe think about bringing Lynx in case Luolcha ends up not working out. Tingyun as well. Yeah, I can imagine so. I mean, they do have us use Tingyun in her trial too, so. Random shit, go! Spoiled for choice. The true whale experience. But who should I use? And her ult should be used just before an enemy attacks, so that way it's guaranteed to trigger, or to make sure that it triggers. Hopefully I remember to play her correctly. Honestly, do I even need to use another fucking Firefly skill? Yes, yes we do. Fuck these assholes. Overkill their asses. Not guaranteed, but if it's used just before an ally turns, guaranteed to not trigger. I guess that's a good way to put it. Let's see. Let us actually use Gallagher's skill here. Rare footage of Gallagher's skill actually being used. Let's say this. I think I still have to use Firefly's skill here, just to make sure it triggers, or just to make sure she gets enough energy. And time to murder. All right, let's see how this works out. Honestly, thinking of skipping Yunli so you can get Sparkle. Yeah, Yunli, because Clara already exists, right? You don't need Yunli, I don't think. At least I'm pretty sure. Damn, that's some pretty good damage. We can't attack her, but we will anyway. Damn. Dash some pretty good damage. Let's see, we can break him. Skill. Yunli streamlined Clara. Feels way better than Clara unless Clara is at like E6 or some shit. Really? I feel like Clara is pretty easy to use. Maybe I just haven't used her enough to like really see what her flaws are in terms of gameplay. Utility wise, yeah, like Spark, you should always if you're looking for a good 5-star Harmony limited character, if you need another one, then yeah, prioritize obtaining or acquiring 5-star limited Harmony characters in this game. Like all of the 5-star Harmony characters are absolutely fucking busted in this game. Even HMC, it's just she's busted. They're busted in like a narrow sense, but they're still busted. So yeah, do everything you can in your power to obtain the 5-star limited Harmony characters, and then you can worry about everything else. There are a lot of situations, especially against like 1 or 2 characters, or like 1 or 2 enemies, where Clara just wants to cry. Really? I don't know. I always had the impression that Clara's just, oh, you know, counter lol. Yeah, you kind of have a kind of built account. Yunli or Huohuo at E1, you already have Clara and her Lycone. I would say honestly, Huohuo. Huohuo is probably not. She's up there with Luocha, I suppose. It's just her and Luocha have different roles to play. I would say Huohuo is a very convenient, is probably the most convenient healer in the game. Whereas Luocha, he's very strong too, because he has an offensive ult and has some utility with him too. And like even though like Lynx and like Gallagher are good, right? They're great in their own ways. It's just that the 5-star characters, they all like bring a sort of power to them that 4-star characters just cannot match. So if you don't already have like Luocha, or even if you do have Luocha, considering he and Huohuo are currently our only 2 limited 5-star abundance characters at the moment, I would say Huohuo, especially because you already have Clara. Because, yeah, like, all Yunli is, from what I'm getting at, just from community feedback, at least, well, I say community feedback, what I really mean just my own chat feedback. Like, since you already, especially because you already have Clara, Yunli is basically just a better Clara. But, like, you know, if you invest into your Clara already, and she's good enough to, like, beat most of the game's content, then, like, do you really need Yunli? Not really. Like, Huohuo is just straight up, it would be a better investment at that point. Huohuo and obviously Sparkle in the next banner 3 weeks from now. Do you think 1 copy is enough? And MiHoYo, here's the thing about MiHoYo games. MiHoYo games are designed, well, the 3 big ones anyway, Z3, Genshin, and Star Rail. Those 3 games, all the 5-star characters, at least all the limited 5-star characters, they are designed to be played at E0. Extra constellations or extra eidolons or extra cinema copies, I think is what they're called in Z3. They're purely to flex. You only need the 5-star characters in each game at E0 or like C0 or whatever. You already have Sparkle? Okay, then that's good. That's good then. Then, you don't need to worry about having to roll for Sparkle next banner. But No, one copy is good enough. Unless, like, you specifically want... Like, for example, Fushuan's E1 and E2, I think, are pretty damn good. Like, her E1 gives your team extra crit damage as well, which is nice. And, like, legit, I would not fault you for going for E1 Fushuan. Or even her E2, which is how she gets her, her party revive thing? When somebody goes down. So yeah, I don't blame you. I wouldn't blame you for going for E2. E2 Fushuan or something like that. But like, do you have to? No. Like, extra Eidolons would only be relevant when if you specifically have a game plan in mind for your characters, for the characters you're trying to roll Eidolons for, or if you just really like that character and you don't mind rolling a couple extra copies for them. Sure. Z3 Cinema Mindscapes are mostly quality of life. Yeah, that's good then. Yeah. You don't know which Eidolon is game changing. Well, I would tell you. I would actually give you my advice, but I can't actually back out right now to look at her Eidolons. I mean, I could just look them. Actually, I could just look them up on the internet. That's what the internet is for. What do you mean? I thought the internet was for porn. Star Rail. No, just give me the fucking FGO wiki. FGO wiki. The Star Rail wiki. Yada yada yada. Combat. What are her Eidolons? E1, duration of divine provision. Produced by talent extended by 1 turn. When Huohuo possesses divine provision, all ally speed increases by 12%. Okay, speed boost. That's nice. I would imagine that stacks if you give Huohuo a 4-piece speed set as well. I don't see why it wouldn't. That's nice, but it's more of a convenient thing, or a convenience thing. What's her talent even? After using her skill, she gains divine provision, lasts for 2 turns. Duration decreases by 1 at the start of her turn. When allies' turn starts, well, it's basically the whole like, she gives like a healing regen or HP regen thing. Okay. HP regen and then debuff removal or debuff cleanse. And her E1's basically saying, oh yeah, her skill now has a speed buff too. Or no, her skill heals for 3 turns instead of 2. Actually, her E1's pretty damn good, because it's basically saying her skill lasts for 1 more turn. That's actually quite nice. Not gonna lie. Considering that's Huohuo's main way of healing your team, because her ultimate does not heal. It just gives. The main thing that it does is it gives the rest of your team charge. Or energy, technically, is the correct word. And it gives your team a 12% speed boost. 12% is actually pretty significant, bro. Because, like, most speed boosts are, like, not that strong. They're, like, maybe half that. Like, a 6% speed buff or something. So for hers to be 12%, that's actually pretty big. So her E1 is actually really strong, now that I think about it. So, like, if you want to go for E1 Huohuo, I don't fault you for that. That's pretty fucking good. And then her E2 is if she possesses a divine provision when blah blah blah. Oh, it's another party revive thing. Okay, well that's obviously pretty strong too. Huh? She can trigger it twice though. Wow, that's something. Considering the other healers or the other characters we have in the game that can also revive people from death, only have it once per fight. Oh, actually no. Does Fushuan have it once every skill too? I know Bailu has it only once per battle, so it's a one and done basically. I forget how many times Fushuan can trigger it. Yeah, honestly, both her E1 and E2 are pretty damn strong. They're still not necessary, but like her E1's probably higher value than her E2, obviously. But Yeah, her E1 is really good. Now that I look at it. Is 1.5 out already? Oh no, the YouTube title is not updated. It's not 1.5. It's not for Star Rail. We're already on like 2.4 or something. What do you think of Twitch meta of letting chat shit on you? Also, thanks for the 100 bits, Peepo. And making fun of them for easy bit donation bait. I mean, people. I'm used to watching streamers who do that for free anyway. So fuck it, dude. I don't mind. Like, I don't care. As long as they're not like fucking trying to make fun of other content creators. If they just want their own chat to just fucking shit on them, that's fine. Yeah, they're keeping it in house. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, we have fucking, you know, IRL streamers who just fly, who streams are basically like 2 steps removed from a fucking Chatterbait stream. So if Twitch is okay with that, then, you know, fuck it, dude. Let streamers have their chats shit on them. I don't care. If it provides easy entertainment, sure, whatever, bro. Yeah, if Fopmaster does that, I don't. Yeah, that's his choice. His stream, his content, man. Like I'm used to streams who do that. Again, like I said earlier, I'm used to streamers and VTubers who fucking do that for free in the first place. So like, if people want, if other streamers also want to get in on that by having chat like pay for bit donations, just fucking roasting shit, I'm sure, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Like, I personally don't have a problem with it. But yeah, Kemi, I would recommend in your situation, just to give you a quick little summary. In your case, English is hard. Yeah. I would recommend rolling for Huohuo. And if you want to go for E1 Huohuo, that's fine too, because the E1 I think is pretty damn strong. But do you have to? No, not really. Like, E0 Huohuo should still work perfectly fine. Because again, for Mihoyo, the 3 big Mihoyo games, usually limited 5-star characters are designed to work at E0. Because they are limited 5-star characters. So hopefully that helps. Who's the best DPS in the game so far, in my opinion? Acheron, Daniel, Alter, Firefly. Here's the thing about DPSs in Star Rail. Honestly, like, the top tier DPSs, like, they have their roles, in my opinion. Yeah. Because even, at least assuming they're all at E0, if you're talking about E6 characters, then, well, E6 5-star characters in this game are fucking busted. So, like, at that point, like, who the best DPS is kind of stops being an issue. Because, like, you know, E6 characters can, like, get away with shit that fucking plebeian E0 5-star characters can only dream of. So, assuming everybody is at E0, I would say, just from gut feeling, I would say that in Star Rail, every DPS kind of has their own place. Like, there are reasons to use Acheron over Daniel Alter. There are also reasons to use Daniel Alter over Acheron. And then Firefly is just kind of in her own little, you know, clique of, you know, oh, what's that? I get to break people all the fucking time and do massive amounts of damage? Cool. But even Firefly even with Firefly, you can't use her against everything, because there are enemies in the game that have that whole mechanic of, oh, what, they go into the state where you can no longer reduce their toughness. And against those enemies, Firefly just kind of falls apart, because, like, oh, okay, well, oh, I can't actually break you anymore? Well, I guess I'll go fuck myself. And you know for a fact that MiHoYo will eventually continue adding more enemies like that, where it's like, oh, guess what? We get to fucking we take no toughness damage. Go fuck yourself. as like a stealth nerf to Firefly teams, right? And because, yeah, like what Zara and Twitch chat is saying, like, it depends on what you have on your account, right? Because DPS, certain DPSs are looking for certain supports, because they do work better with some supports than others, right? If you have Daniel Alter and you have Sparkle, then, well, that's kind of a no-brainer, right? So that they can release a support that lets us bypass that mechanic, yep. Create the problem, sell you the solution. Fuck yeah, it always works. Every time. Hey Neil, how's it going, man? Welcome back. ARJD, welcome back, man. Haven't seen you in a while? Yeah, same here, man. Hope you've been doing well. I would say, in terms of just raw damage output potential, like, Firefly is definitely up there. Firefly and Acheron, for that matter. Yeah. It's just that Firefly is a much easier. Firefly's team is much easier to run because, you know, all they need to do, all they need to care about is just breaking enemies. And once you've got enemies broken, you know, you can go ham. And just fucking pound at them until they're all dead. Whereas Acheron, you know. Oh, and Firefly is very easy to build too, because crit stats. What are those? Fuck a crit stat. Break effect, baby. Break effect, attack percent, and speed. Hell yeah. Whereas an Acheron, obviously trying to gear her ass up, it can be kind of annoying, because, you know, crit stats. What are your favorite moments you had in Gacha this summer? Getting shit on by FGO Gacha, perhaps. That's always fun. Too bad you didn't get Ruin Mei. Yeah, it would be nice. It would have been real good if, or if you don't have Ruin Mei, yeah. It is kind of a big blow to Ruin Mei, to Firefly teams, but she's at least one of the characters where you don't have to have her. It's like her and your support, but like you do need to have Firefly. You do need to have HMC, at least for now, until they inevitably release a another Super Break support character, because we know that's gonna happen. Because we know for a fact that that's gonna fucking happen. Summer Ibuki fucking shit on you too. Oof. 2670. Oh god. Sorry to hear that, man. Maybe next time. Maybe next time you'll get him. Rainy season. Went to a quantum computing seminar yesterday. Ooh. Hopefully you're enjoying it, man. You're a much smarter man than I ever will be. Can you pair, let's say, Acheron / Huo or Jinglu and Huo? For Acheron, look into rolling. Actually, no. Who is it? What's our next 5-star unlimited character's name again? The pink-haired fox boy. Feels weird saying fox boy because I'm so used to saying fox girl. But it is a fox guy. I was about to say him, but then I realized, wait a minute, like, he's Nihility, he actually doesn't heal at all, so. Kind of weird, because the description says, yeah, Jiaochu, yeah. Kind of weird, because the description literally calls him a healer, so it's like, but he doesn't heal, so it's like, okay. Well. Would have been nice if he were a Nihility character that also healed, too. Maybe he does, but from what I saw from his kit, I don't think he heals at all. So, scratch that idea. For Acheron specifically, Huo is actually not that good. Simply because, remember that Acheron has her own, like, energy system. So, like, when you try to use Huo's ult on Acheron, she doesn't actually get anything. She won't get the charge, at least. She won't get the energy. Whatever else Huo's ult does, she'll get that, but not the energy. Because who is it? Acheron can only get energy whenever she or her allies put debuffs on people. So that's gonna be kind of awkward. Jinglu is a better pair for or a better partner for Huohuo though. Yeah, for sure. Because the more charge that Jinglu can get and the more ultimates that she can spam, the longer she can, the more enhanced skills that she can use. Also, RJD, thanks for the 2-month resub over on Twitch chat. Yeah, kind of a troll, yeah. Yeah, would have been perfect. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Nihility character who can trigger Acheron's Nihility thing, and he can also heal. It would have been perfect, too. But, you know. Unfortunately, he's not built that way. But yeah, I would say Jinglu is a better partner for Huohuo there. And then Acheron, you'll probably have to look into giving her a different healer, ideally. I mean, Huohuo can still work. It's just that, you know, just remember that Huohuo's ultimate energy gain will not work on Acheron. People without E2 Acheron can maybe run a Harmony. Yeah, I mean, I still say I'm still of the opinion that E0 Acheron is still worth running a Harmony, one Harmony character with, as long as you have like another Nihility character on the team. But that's just me. Do you think Fei Xiao's the Arlecchino star rail, considering she's a general? Not really. Arlecchino isn't really a general, not in the official sense. Don't need a healer if you kill your enemies first. I mean, yeah, if you can say that about other games like Z3 or Genshin, but this is a turn-based game, so you kind of need a healer for endgame stuff, or at least a shielder. From what you understood, a quantum computer is just a really big AMD Threadripper CPU? Okay. Oh, okay. And you saw how Jing Yuan turned out? General, your ass. I mean, you know, Sparkle did make him, did give him a really big boost on the tier list, though, to be fair. It only took a bratty, Japanese-themed little girl who runs around planting bombs on an airship, like she's playing Counter-Strike, to make him good, but you know. At least he is now. Is Fei Xiao good with Huohuo? Well, as long as Fei Xiao doesn't have a weird fucking energy system like Acheron does, yeah, she should be. Like Huohuo just kind of works with everybody. She should, at least she should. Oh, excuse me. Does Yunlin want crit rate? Yeah, she does. Focus on crit rate because when she uses her ultimate, she gives herself more crit damage. So focus on giving her crit rate, in my opinion. Anyways, back to the game. Oh my god, there's an actual game we have to play? Oh my god. Surprised Luocha actually killed the last enemy. Damn. We get Argenti's theme now. Hey. Let's see, we'll do this. Huohuo still covers what you need. Yeah, Huohuo should work with just about everybody, though. Yeah, because I believe she gives an attack buff to everybody. Right? She gives charge, and she heals, and she removes debuff. She basically does everything. Yeah, she basically does everything. Her one weakness, if you can even call it weakness, is that her ultimate itself is not a burst heal. But again, she has HP regen, so it's like that's not even that much of a disadvantage to begin with. So it's like, who fucking cares? But yeah, the one character she doesn't really work as well with is like Acheron, and that's only because Acheron has that weird ass energy system that only she uses, where it's based on something else instead of energy, like traditional energy. But yeah, Huohuo is just a very good character. It's just like, other than Luocha, like she's definitely like the best abundance character you can roll for. I mean, they're the only two limited abundance characters we have at the moment anyway. But no burst heals, but it barely comes into play in your opinion. I would respectfully disagree. Like, burst heals can still be useful. It's just that both Luocha and Huohuo don't need it because their healing abilities are already so good in the first place. Like, as long as your team itself, the rest of your team is strong enough to kill out the enemies before it becomes a problem. Because if your DPSs are not strong enough, then yes, eventually Luocha and Huohuo will become overwhelmed, right? Because their healing is not going to be able to keep up. But as long as the rest of your team is fine, then yeah, like Luocha's and Huohuo's healing ability should be good enough. I mean, honestly, you can say the same thing about the healers who do have burst heals. Because typically, it's kind of hard for them to get their ultimates in the first place. Well, maybe except for Natasha. Natasha can spam her fucking ultimate. But like, they don't have, in exchange for the burst heals, they don't have a lot of utility, or at least not as much of it. That, and they're both 4 stars too. So. Yunli VA, same as Ellen from Z3. Ooh, very cool. Let's see. Let's try to kill off some of these guys. Yeah. Maybe I should have saved this actually. Luocha, Jinglu, Bronya is also good, but don't know who else to use. Like, for like a team with those 3 in it, and you're looking for like a 4th character to round them out. Jinglu, Luocha, Bronya. I would actually recommend, if you have him anyway, Blade. Blade and Jinglu together are hilarious. Because remember that Jinglu, like, siphoned, like, she HP drains the rest of her team by a little bit. That triggers Blade's follow-up count. So if you put Blade and Jinglu together on the same team, Blade just spams his fucking follow-up attack, and his follow-up attack is really strong. It's like it's moderately stronger than his actual skill, I want to say. And because you have Bronya at the team, that means that you can basically just keep pulling up Jinglu's turn, so she acts way faster than she normally would, and that triggers Blade's follow-up attack even faster. It's fucking hilarious. And then whenever anybody's HP gets too low, that's where you have Luocha's auto heal, right? And then his healing field too, because everybody's fucking attacking all the time. You don't. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, Blade and Jinglu together are fucking hilarious. If not for Blade, then maybe Tingyun, I guess. Like, hypercarry Jinglu is a thing. Because you have both Bronya and Tingyun support Jinglu, and then you have Tingyun, whose ultimate gives charge directly to whoever you want. And, who is it? Jinglu can definitely benefit from that, obviously. You call it the another one, and another one, and another one. Is Blade even worth getting these days? I mean, he's still cool, yeah. I would say that if you have Daniel Alter, if you have to choose between Blade and other like really strong destruction characters, then like he does kind of pale in comparison. But he's still good. He's still a good character. And remember that elements are still important in Star Rail because, you know, you have to break enemies. Otherwise, if you don't, then, you know, what are you doing? That being said, if you don't have any destruction character, like any of the good splash damage destruction characters, right, and you have to choose between which ones you want, then, yeah, obviously, you know, look into Daniel Alter or Jinglu first. You tried it on farming by getting using a support blade, and Jesus, what is that? Yeah, follow up attack, follow up attack, follow up attack. Jade is also good for him too. Yep. Yeah, Jade. He's also he's also a great Jade support. Yeah, because he has his own follow-up attack in it. It's AOE too, so yeah, gives insane Jade stacks. Let's see. We'll have him poke away at this guy. Damn. You forgot to pre-download. Oof. Damn. Oh, oops. Forgot that I shouldn't use Yunli's ultimate right so soon. Oops. Bonk. Let's see. Use a solo or a single or normal attack, and then use Robin's skill to steal our turn back. And fuck you. Hey. Yeah, Yunli's pretty good. I like the mechanic of making sure you pay attention to Yunli's like when to time her ultimate though. Gives her character a little bit of a skill curve. Little bit. Wish you could turn extra 4-star light cones into like dust or something to buy tickets or some shit. Yeah, that'd be nice, but you know, it's MiHoYo, so. If Yanqing doesn't go on a date with Yunli when you finish the new Shenzhou story, you're gonna throw a fucking fit at MiHoYo. I'm actually kind of curious, yeah, how their story is gonna end up turning out. Because yeah, wasn't the whole thing that who was it? Jing Yuan is trying to get those two together or something? So I'm like kind of curious, like, okay, so how's that gonna work out? Another one. Another one. But yeah, I think for my Yunli, I'll just try to give her like maybe a little bit more crit damage. Maybe I'll try to get her a rope that rolls a little bit better into crit damage or something. I guess this one's okay, but doesn't roll like a lot to speed, so it's like, what the fuck? Yeah, Jing Yuan XDD. Tingyan gonna be your next next character that you're gonna build. Then Gallagher can wait. You'll be leaving now. Good night. All right, take care, R9, and yeah, hopefully you can get your Tingyan all invested and ready to go. She's a good character, one of the best 4 stars in the game for sure. And hopefully we get a 5-star version of Tingyan if the rumors are true. Yeah, hey, thanks for hanging out, RJD. Good to see you again, and yeah. Enjoy the rest of your week. But, yeah, alrighty, chat. That's a good time for me to, wrap up the stream, because I did say it was just going to be a short Yunli stream. And, yeah, it was fun talking to you guys about random gachas and shit. It's the reason why I stream in the first place, so. Anyways, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I will go work on more videos and grind more gacha games, as is my personality trait, KekW. But, yeah, let me find somebody that I can raid real quick. Oh, good timing. I think Sweetly's about to do her Yunli rolls, so I will go ahead and raid her. Sweetly. You need a 5-star March? Yeah, why didn't they just give us a fucking 5-star March anyway? What's the fucking deal with her of us being able to switch her to what, imaginary hunt or whatever? Is her imaginary hunt version even good? Like, I hope it's fucking good. I mean, technically speaking, it can't be that hard to make her good, right? Considering her regular version isn't that good anymore. Like, she's okay for like early game, but that's for a banner. Yeah, but that should have. Yeah, she should be given her own fucking limited 5-star character version. So yeah, it's kind of what we want. Yeah, like Dan, exactly. Dan got one. Why not March? Maybe for the future, though. But anyways, thanks, everybody. I'm going to go send you guys over to Sweetly now. But, yeah. Supposedly, she's actually pretty insane for a 4-star sub DPS. Oh, she's actually really good then, huh? Then, yeah. I'll look into billing her then soon. Hey, Hinamakura, sorry. I'm right about to end the stream, yeah. But, yes, we did roll for Yunli earlier. Yes, and I did bill her out, and she's pretty good, man. I tried her in MOC just now, and she's quite nice. But yeah, sorry, you caught me at the very end of the stream, and I'm about to go raid another streamer now. So bye, guys. See ya. Peace.